What's YouTube? I'm showing you guys my brand new settings with the season 3 update. I'm going to show you guys how I play this game and all the settings that I have once maybe the player that I am. About to hop right into this thing. If you guys are brand new, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, drop a like, and before this video starts, I want you guys to comment down below what your sensitivity is. Let's hop into today's video. All right, we're gonna start off with the graphics settings for my display. I do full screen exclusive. This is gonna be my monitor right here. I have a 3090 Ti, of course. I play on 1440. 1440 is a whole new game. If you start 1080 and you go to 1440, you can never go back to 1080. I'm telling you right now. I have 144 hertz monitor as well. Dynamic resolution, that's gonna be off. The aspect ratio, that's automatic. The VSync for gameplay menu is off as well. The frame rate is custom. It's just shaders and stuff like that. The display gamma, that's all default. It's sRGB. Brightness, that's personal preference. That's gonna be it for the display mode as well. For the quality, presets is custom, of course. This is the monitor right here. It's 1440. Render resolution's on 100. I'm pretty sure you can go up higher, but that'll probably just make my game look all crazy. For the upscaling / sharpening, the Philadelphia FX cast. We put that strength to 100 because it just sharpens the game. You can use this, or you can use NVIDIA filters if you have NVIDIA graphics card. I prefer this, to be honest with you. We have anti-aliasing is on Filmatic SMAA. That's default. Anti-aliasing quality is high. That's also default. The video memory scale, that's came default as well. Now for these details and textures, this is all be based on the graphics card that you have. So obviously mine will be different from yours if you have a a lower graphics card to me or a high graphics card to me. But for the texture resolution and the texture filter, these will all be on high. The nearby level of details will be on high. And of course, you don't need to play Call of Duty on a crazy high setting, to be honest with you. This is Call of Duty, not like that's not like a story mode game and stuff like that. But it looks better. You just see better. The visibility is 100% better. So for the cluttered draw distance, that's on long. The partial quality is on high. Partial quality level is high as well. Bullet impact is on. The presence damage layers, that's on. Shader quality, that's high, of course. Make sure that's on high. We don't want no low shaders and game looking crazy. Tessellation is on all. Terrain memory, that's max. The demand texture streaming, that's on. This is all default. I definitely didn't touch this. This is definitely default right there. Streaming quality normal. Volumetric quality is high, that's default. The physics quality is also high, that's default. The water on. Like I said, all this is just all default, so high based on the graphics card that I have here. Let's see, you have on the screen space reflections on high as well. Weather grids on high. For the processing effects for the NVIDIA, low latency, that's on. Depth of field and world motion blur and weapon motion blur and field grain. Make sure all of that is off. Whenever you have any of those on, it makes your game look blurry and you cannot see. All right, so make sure depth of field is definitely off and film game is 100% off. The game will look blurry. Weapon blur, motion blur, you don't want that. Whenever you're trying to snap around, move around, makes your game look very bad and you cannot see as well. So make sure those are all off. That is a pro tip. Make sure that it's all off so your game looks good. For the view, the view's gonna be on 100 or 120, of course. That's default. 120 is just the best. On effective as well. Make sure that's on effective, so we have that. You should have no visual recoil. Weapon field of view, that's wide too, so it helps with the visual recoil. Third person mode, that's default as well. For the camera, make sure this is on the least so your screen does not shake crazy, because no one likes their screen shaking at all, to be honest. For the third person movement and the third person transition, that's just all default as well. I didn't touch any of those for the third person mode and stuff like that. So I'm about to hop right into my audio settings now. Headphones, obviously it's gonna be the makes this headphones bass boost. Make sure you do bass boost so you can hear everything. That's the perfect thing. Let's see, this is all default and stuff like that. This audio stuff is based on what you have plugged into your PC. Like voice chat, that's personal. If you want on, we'll have it on. Proximity chat, that's personal as well. Let's see, these like your mic settings and stuff like that. This is all just default to what you have and what you've been using as well. Hit market sound, that's also personal preference. I just did the classic OG, even though I know they're actually adding a bundle. If you saw, they're adding a bundle as well for all audio guns as well. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to drop in a couple of days. For the interface, this is all default based on how you want your games to generally look. Color customization as well, that's default. This is all just personal how you want your game to look as well. But here's my settings. For the minimap, make sure that's on the square. Don't want to circle minimap, because you're limiting yourself to seeing where enemy actually is. Minimap rotation, make sure that's on. Horizontal compass, that's off. I turn it off personally. The crosshairs, make sure that's on, so you can center good. Hit market visuals, you can have that on if you want. It's all personal preference as well. Damage base, hit markers, make sure that's on. Make sure the player names is on full name so you actually can see visually well. The player visibility is a struggle in this game sometimes, so make sure your full name is actually on. It will help you 100%. In-game text, that's just personal. All the stuff like that is just personal as well when it comes to your PC and how you want your game to generally just look. Now for the moment of truth, what everyone has been waiting for would be my controlling settings here in Modern Warfare 2. Obviously, I'm still on control. That's the input. Button layout is that's default. That's never been touched. Besides tactical, I know they put that here, but tactical flip is here. I have that on, and I also flip. In other words, R1 and L1 is what I shoot and aim down sight with. You make sure you want to do that. I say it every time. That's the best way to do it. I promise you, it's the best way to do it. It's very instant, and you shoot faster and aim down faster than usual. Bumper pane, that's default. That's off. Click layout, that's default. Controller vibration, make sure that it's off as well. No one wants to be having a control vibrate while you're trying to aim, and I haven't used vibration in years, so if I were to use it now, my hands probably would get numb just from that vibration, not being used to it. I'm feeling a 7.7 sensitivity. That's just, I love 7.7. Depends on the game and the engine that the game is on. I either do 7.7 or 6.6. This year 7.7. That has not changed. That will never change. Everything is default right here when it comes to the aim down sight speed and the multiplier. When it comes to certain things, this is all standard as well. With vertical aim axis, that's never been touched. Aim down sight speed, make sure that's on hold. Sprint / tactical focus, that's just default as well. Automatic tac sprint, that's my personal preference as well. I prefer that than clicking twice to break the damn controller. And make sure controller lasts longer too with automatic tac sprint. Equipment behavior, that's on hold. That's all default. Interact / reload. If you play Warzone, you'll probably have that as something totally different, but multiplayer just prioritize it to tap the reload, which is the better. We have the apply plays all, that's all just for Warzone as well. So this is my brand new settings when it comes to season 3 here in Modern Warfare 2. And guys, I want you guys to comment down below what your sensitivity is. And if you guys are brand new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you are enjoying this content you see on here, drop a like, and I'll see you on the next one.